VIP family, we bite, man. That was a good segment, man. Good segment, man. We gonna keep it on somewhat of that tip of, parenting, fatherhood. Mm-hmm. It's been a topic on social media, man, especially on Facebook. But I see a lot of posts from women, young women, young mothers saying that they rather have a father who's just not there at all for their kids versus having a father who's inconsistent. I got strong takes on that, personal opinions on that, and I'm gonna say that again. You got some females who say they'd rather have their baby child's father not be there at all versus him being there but he's inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? So E, I'm gonna turn this over to you. You know what I'm saying? Me and E both fathers. So I'm gonna turn this over to you, E, man. How you feel about that before I go in on that?
First of all, the statement alone, if you listen to yourself, is a selfish statement. It has nothing to do with the child.
Yeah.
That you rather. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Now, I understand your frustration because now you got to be the disciplinary. You got to be the one that's always on them. So then the pops can pop in and out and look like the fun person, and he can look like the like Santa Claus,
like the hero.
Like the hero. I understand that being frustrating, but to say that what you would rather happen, but you're not thinking on the benefits of the child.
Exactly.
That has nothing to do with the child.
I agree.
Now, eventually when the child become of age and get understanding, he will understand, they will get to understand. You can educate them on that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not just about you. It's about that child. It's about that child's father, regardless of how y'all feel about. And I got a lot of respect for independent mothers. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for what y'all do and what y'all go through. So I'm not diminishing anything how y'all feel about it, because I understand how that makes you look, and I understand how that can make you feel. But at the end of the day, you got to think of the well-being of the child. Mm-hmm. And girl or boy, they need their fathers. Mm-hmm. However that comes, that helps develop them mentally, emotionally, which is really important for men and women. Emotionally, how they become stable emotionally, or it has to do with both feminine and masculine energy.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that masculine energy, however frequent or infrequent it is very important.
Yeah.
And you need that to help you balance your child and help it raises up your children. So don't stiff arm it. Let it come, as long as it's not toxic.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got to say. As long as it ain't toxic.
It ain't toxic. And and like I say, man, my take on this is I'm gonna be blunt with it. I think it's straight up ignorant. But like you said, you're not thinking about the well-being of the child. It's kind of comes on like if you ain't getting what you want as a parent, and it is like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? To feel that way. And I'm gonna speak from my personal life experiences. Like I touched on a little bit in one of the last segments. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't around at all for me. You feel me? And I wish he would have at least been inconsistent. You understand what I'm saying? At least he would have at least been inconsistent. I know sometimes my mama probably feel like she wished she would have at least been inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that inconsistent could be showing up at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Or showing up, you know what I'm saying, being on time, on schedule. Like you could be going through something and, and he might be inconsistent, but he might, one of those times he do show up, it might be the time you really need him.
Take a big burden off.
You know what I'm saying? Like take a big burden off you. You know what I'm saying? And like speaking from like a child, like, and like you said, childs want their fathers around. You know what I'm saying? They want their fathers to come around sometime versus none. You know what I'm saying? I think that's more of a, people that say that to me, that is a egotistical, narcissistic thing to say.
Great words.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just very egotistical and narcissistic, man, to think that way. And I know some of the arguments be, well, they let the kids down. A father gonna say he coming to get them, and he don't show up and come get them. I understand that. Trust me, I understand that. You know, I had to deal with that a lot because mine never came. You know what I'm saying? But if he would have showed up a couple times, then I would have been happy. You feel me? I would have been happy. You know what I'm saying? If he would have bought those shoes a couple times, I would have been happy. You know what I'm saying? Not the fact that he got me the shoes, it's the fact that he bought them. I get it, you know, but to compare an inconsistent father who's trying
to one
versus a deadbeat, you know what I'm saying? That's foolish to me. And let's not act like fathers who are around all the time can't be a detriment to a child too.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You can have fathers who in the house every day and it's miserable. You know what I'm saying? The mama don't get along with them. You know what I'm saying? It's tension all the time. He could be abusive. He could be anything. You know what I'm saying? But he's there every day. He consistent. But the child grew up to hate him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like all inconsistent fathers, you know, don't pigeonhole an inconsistent father saying that he's just all bad, because it could be circumstances.
A lot of circumstances
that make him inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? But
it ain't as simple as
it's not as simple as they try to make it sound. You know what I'm saying? But it's always gonna be better than a deadbeat. That's just like me saying $1 is better than having 50. You understand what I'm saying? Or being able to pay
$0 is better than having at least. Right.
Yeah. Or
you rather have none than some. Like what?
I'd rather be able to pay my bills on time, sometime, than all the time. I mean, than no time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what sense does that make? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, that don't make no sense.